We're supposed to back up. Oh, there she is.
Good afternoon. Please don't leave us.
Our director.
Our co-director, Ms. Carol Thompson. If you all could just hold tight for 1 second. We could not leave this Averitt stage without saying to you, our audience, how much we appreciate your supporting the arts in our community. It's you that keeps the arts vibrant because you inspire us. You inspire the actors, the cast, the crew, and the staff here at the Averitt. We also couldn't leave this stage without wishing our Mical Whitaker a happy 80th birthday.
I know
If one of the actors could grab, there's a plastic bag. We have some presents for Mical.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, please. You should have known. Well, while they're getting the presents, the first present we want to give is on behalf of the Averitt Center for the Arts. Is Ms. Tootle still here? Oh, here's our board president, Chris Tootle. And if you want to invite, if there are any other board members to stand with you, okay. Let me just get it together. We want to reveal now, is Ron around?
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
We want to reveal at this point the 2021 Averitt Legend.
The Averitt Center for the Arts inducts a local artist who has made a substantial contribution to the arts in our area. To be eligible for the Legend in the Arts status, an artist must have been born in Statesboro or the Bullitt County area, reside or have resided there, or have worked there for 2 or more consecutive years. Nominees are evaluated on their level of achievement, which includes the scope of their artistic endeavors, their influence on others, and their professional conduct and image. The Averitt Center for the Arts is pleased to induct Mr. Mical Whitaker as our newest Legend of the Arts.
Miss Emma Kelly,
Yeah.
who was inducted in 2005. Mr. Willie McTell, who was inducted in 2007. Dr. Michael Brass, who we are fortunate is here today in 2009. Dr. Brass, where are you?
Up here.
Roxy Remley, inducted in 2011. Dr. Presley, 2013, and my tongue is getting tired because his granddaughter is on our crew on this show.
Amy.
And Betty Foy Sanders, who was inducted in 2015. We congratulate you, Mical, to be among these giants in the Emma Kelly Legends Gallery. I want to just before we let Michael say something, if he wants to.
Oh, if I want to.
With this performance as Al Lewis, Michael celebrates his 80th birthday. It was 61 years ago that he made his theatrical debut as a student at Howard University. During a 20-year distinguished career in New York City, he founded his own theater company, East River Players. One magical moment about the East River Players, one of his actors and I went to high school together, and we didn't find out until I met Michael. Co-founded the Everyman Theater, Street Theater Festival at Lincoln Center in New York City. He directed the 1979 Black Theater Festival at Lincoln Center and was artistic director of the legendary Richard Allen Center. On radio, he produced the nationally syndicated Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee Story Hour. In 1981, he returned to his native Meta, Georgia, and began an academic career at Georgia Southern, teaching and acting, directing over 100 productions in 23 years. Most notably, James Baldwin's The Amen Corner, GSU's first Black production. In retirement, since 2005, he has devoted his energies to the Averitt Center, which in 2015 named its Black Box Theater in his honor. With Sunshine Boys co-director Carol Thompson, he acted in Driving Miss Daisy and The Gin Game, and directed her in The Glass Menagerie, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. He was the founding director of the Statesboro Youth Theater and curates 2 ongoing events designed especially for the Whitaker Black Box Theater. One of them is a program called One, which is an interview performance series spotlighting a single artist, and Behold, Here Cometh the Dreamer, annually focusing on the legacy of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. through poetry and the spoken word. In 2013, he was inducted into the Georgia Theater Hall of Fame. He is the proud father of Michael Anthony, who is here today.
Where? Okay. Holla.
And the grandfather of Messiah, Elijah, and Jazaniah.
Are y'all here? All right.
And so that is our legend. I think that he is most deserving of this award. And so congratulations, Michael.
Do I have to say something now?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh my
Well,
God.
geez.
Like Santa Claus.
I tell you, this here is from.
What's happening?
Leave Resty to do it, Lily. This is from Hugh Stroud and Charles Floyd Johnson. Okay, and it's a good one, but you don't have to open it now. And this one is from me. And I think Ron has something for you.
And this one
You
is
can
from,
open Ron.
This one's from the Averitt Center. Please open that one, sir.
Yeah.
Some of you know how I feel now, I'm sure. I mean, there is nothing to say except my cup runneth over. It's been seems like when you reach 80, you should have something profound to say. Something long-lasting and wise, but I have nothing to say. I really don't have anything to say, and That's just another copy of this. Oh, y'all have seen this already. It's the picture.
Take it out.
Gosh,
Take it out.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We do have a framed copy of that for Michael, but it wasn't ready in time for this presentation, so you'll get a framed copy on the 18th. We also, the next gift is.
Y'all sit down. Let's.
The next gift is. We want to share with you.
I would jump up there with you, but I don't think they'd understand.
We want to share our next gift, which is some notes from your friends. Nicole?
Dearest Michael, let me first say congratulations, dear friend. Of course, you have been a legend in the arts long before being honored with this award today. I am so thrilled for you in this recognition of your accomplishments and the passion and talent that you have brought to our community. The Legends Committee could not have chosen a more deserving person. Following your career at Georgia Southern, I have watched you bring your talents to the Averitt Center. First, you ensured access to the performing arts for the children of our community as the founder of the Statesboro Youth Theater. You then created Behold, Here Cometh the Dreamer, annual program which honors African American artists, writers, poets, and leaders. Then you created The One, series which recognizes the individual talents of our local performing artists. Additionally, your production of The Glass Menagerie brought you the inaugural Emmy Award in 2012 for Best Director. What accomplishments. On a personal note, it has been an honor and a pleasure to work with you on Driving Miss Daisy and The Gin Game as your co-star and The Glass Menagerie and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof as the director. Knowing you as an artist, I cannot wait for your next project. I know you just get better with time, and I am just excited to be there to support you as your colleague, co-star, director, and friend. With warmest wishes, Carol Thompson.
Thank you, Carol.
We've known for quite some time now, the man is a legend. Mical Whitaker is being recognized as a legend for his extraordinary talent and myriad contributions to the arts in our community. Coupled with his 40th birthday, my entire family applauds Mical for what he has meant to us as well. Beginning with A Place to Call Home, the first ever play to take the stage in the Emma Cully Theater, Mr. Whitaker has both educated and inspired a generation now. And with raised eyebrows and his usually gentle, insightful prodding, has revealed the many characters and emotions waiting just behind the curtain. I feel especially touched by this kind and insightful man of the theater. Having seen him work with those 3 to 93 years of age, I can honestly say his commitment and love for others is always evident. Some of my fondest memories were provided by his prodding, from multiple roles as Father Wolf in Jungle Book to Herr Drosselmeyer in The Nutcracker. It is very special to have had his input and the opportunity to be on stage in the same production with my granddaughters.
Where is he?
COVID kept him away.
Oh.
I recall on several occasions, seated on the front row of the Emma, when things were relatively quiet, just visiting with him, sharing life's many stages. Mical Whitaker, the man, the legend, the friend, Hadley Campbell.
Wow. Oh, this is going to go on and on.
This message is in honor of your triple red letter day. First of all, congratulations on your wonderful performance in The Sunshine Boys. Your long storied career in theater, both on stage and behind the footlights, has been nothing short of amazing, and I happily salute your success. Second, to be named the Averitt Center for the Arts Legend for 2021 is such a special honor. but one you so richly deserve. You can now add this latest accolade to so many other encomiums, including your esteemed induction into the Georgia Theater Hall of Fame. And finally, above all, today is your birthday. A lot of decades and still going strong. You've hit the trifecta, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays on this Valentine's Day, which adds more love and admiration to this message. Who knew that when we met as two 17-year-old freshmen in New Men's Residence Hall at Howard, that your career would garner so many highlights? I did. From the very first moment we met in the dormitory on the 5th floor, I detected an aura of a young man destined to go far and achieve great things. Your magnetism and your wisdom were easily evident, and your innate kindness and generosity have always added to your sterling humanity. Yours has been a very special and magical journey, and the good news I'm here to announce is we know you're not done yet. Congratulations again, dear friend. I couldn't be more proud. Much love, your Mu Omicron Lambda brother, Charles Floyd Johnson.
Dear Michael, you are truly an inspiration to us all, and I commend you for not only your success in radio and theater, but the passion you exude working with various community organizations. With your busy schedule, you always find the time to be that friend. Since 1958, who could bring joy into a bad day? When I was told that you, Mical R. Whitaker, would be named the Averitt Center for the Arts Legend for 2021 on the very day of your 80th birthday, how fitting is that? Happy birthday and congratulations, your Mu Omicron Lambda brother, Hugh Stroud.
This is from Linda Collins.
Oh, God. Is she here?
I know.
Okay. We're going to have to talk with
Michael.
her.
Happy 80th birthday to one famous, incredible octogenarian. Words cannot describe your 8 decades of passion, purpose, inspiration, in addition our many, many years as GSU colleagues and our friendship. At 80 years old, you just keep getting better and better. So why change the formula? Keep having fun and enjoying life. Enjoy your special day and start preparing for the next chapter. I know Sunshine Boys will be a hit.
Linda Collins. Thank you.
Dearest Michael, you were by far one of my favorite college professors. I remember being transported to another place in time as I sat in your Theater 101 class hearing you read from Othello. I thought, what is this man doing here in Georgia? Then I was lucky enough to get to be in some of your productions of Christmas Carol. Again, I experienced greatness watching you direct a cast of college kids as you read Scrooge's final plea to return to his life and to be a better person. I thought, what is this man doing in Statesboro, Georgia? Next, you performed as Herr Dulcemeyer in The Nutcracker and as the grandfather in Peter and the Wolf. In my shows, I was so honored. I thought, what is this man doing in Statesboro, Georgia? Then you retired, and you started another wonderful phase of your life at the Averitt Center for the Arts. I thought, what is this man doing in Statesboro, Georgia? I now know you inspire us to feel, to believe, to create, and enjoy the arts. You are a true legend. I am thankful you're in Statesboro. Sharon Shea Morgan.
Y'all can just roll the casket out here and I'll get it.
I first became acquainted with Michael and his work when I arrived on the campus of what was then Georgia Southern College in 1987. Michael had already established himself since his own arrival years earlier, and although we were not yet working together, I was well aware of his accomplishments, both professionally and on a campus that was smaller but seemed much warmer and closer. We began working together in 2004, along with Del Presley and Pat Kelly, on the Statesboro Bicentennial musical play, A Place to Call Home, which premiered in the just-opened David H. Averitt Center for the Arts. At the time, I remarked to Michael how much fun it would be to collaborate on another musical production. Ironically, it would be another decade, 2014, before we joined forces to participate in the Averitt Center's 10th anniversary celebration with a thoroughly enjoyable community theater staging of The Music Man. Seldom have I enjoyed such a production more, given the highly skilled staff, fine acting talent, and enthusiastic musicians, all bound together by Michael's instinctive and knowledgeable direction. Most recently, I was honored by Michael's invitation for me to open the Averitt's unusual and pandemic-shaped 2020-21 season with an interview and performance in the second season of his well-received One series. Though the evening was energetic and highly gratifying, the real behind-the-scenes interest occurred at my house some weeks earlier when Michael, Ressie Fuller, and Robert Fowler came over for a fascinating and spirited, no-holds-barred interview session, which carried nicely into the actual production. I've been privileged to enjoy Mical Whitaker's collegiality and friendship over these many years, and happily join the chorus of congratulations on both his 80th birthday and his induction into the 2021 Averitt Center Legend of the Arts. He is one singular sensation, Michael Brass.
Oh, man.
For Michael. Oh, Michael, look around at the theater community you have nourished right here. And such a spectacular show for your 80th birthday. Our joy to celebrate with you and to honor your legendary life. Betty Smith Franklin.
I was a dancer, and Mical Whitaker turned me into an actress. Our friendship spans more than a half century. He was responsible for my meeting James Baldwin, Kevin McCarthy, Billy D. Williams, Cissy Houston, Geraldine Fitzgerald, and so many more noted artists. He was the director of East Harlem's East River Players. It was Michael who stirred up my interest in poetry when he first had me dance to William Waring Cunney's No Images in his production of North Star Shining. I would work with him in three-penny opera, Amen Corner, A Raisin in the Sun, Cinderella, and Medea in Africa, to name a few. Additionally, we performed Roger Furman's Long Black Block. Michael also partnered with David Peters, director, to produce Sonia Sanchez's one-woman play, Sister Songi. I was privileged to play the lead role. Whenever I think of Michael, I remember the wealth of experience and group of friends with which he gifted me. Thank you, Miguel. You are my friend. That's Alva Caleb. And Alva also sent you a gift of a poem.
Oh, gosh.
There are so many memories in Harlem, so many thoughts of yesterday and long ago. Good thoughts, historical thoughts, sad and happy thoughts. From the zoot suit to the platform boot, from the Marcel to the fro, from the Gibson girl to the Jerry curl, Harlem Nights put on a show. From 5th Avenue to Lenox, from 7th Avenue to 8th, 125th Street to Sugar Hill, you could always find a place. People love to dance in Harlem. People love to tap their feet, and the music, it would rock you and just make you feel complete. Lots of music up in Harlem, funky, jazzy, bluesy vibe, from the slow drag to the hustle, from the Madison to the electric slide. Shall I tell you of the places? Cotton Club and Renaissance, from the Baby Grand to Small's Paradise, Audubon to the Lenox Lounge. There are memories in Harlem. Ghosts of poets walk the streets. Writers of poems, lyrics, and music, though they are gone, we still seek. Ghosts of folks whose names were Langston, Ella, Lena, Sarah Vaughan. There were folks who tinkled ivory. There were folks who sang a song. Storefront churches and cathedrals, brownstone buildings line the street, and the music, it would rock you and still makes me feel complete. And that's from Alva. Are you ready in the booth for Michael's next gift?
Oh, God. What could
Thank
it be
you.
from there? Watch out below. They're going to throw something at you.
Mical Whitaker, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Since our paths crossed, almost coincidentally, I might add, when you cast me as Fezziwig in Christmas Carol, I have had the very fortunate pleasure of experiencing your talents as a director, a castmate, and certainly a mentor for almost 30 years. But the thing that is most dear to my heart is the blessing of being able to know you as and call you my friend. Michael, it is unfathomable the number of lives, both old and young, that you have touched in your many years as a teacher, a mentor, and yes, a friend. Your gifts are God-given, and you have used them well. I can't think of anyone that I think is more deserving than you to receive the Averitt Center for the Arts Legend for 2021. Happy 80th birthday, my friend, and many more. I love you, buddy. And as our Daisy would say, I'll see you at the theater.
Say happy birthday to
This
you.
is the young man that poet.
And congratulations on a very illustrious and historic career. All the lives you've touched, I'm sure people are very appreciative of it. Again, happy birthday, and I hope you enjoy your portrait.
Oh, he's the one who did this.
Yes, that's the
Wow.
artist.
Michelle.
This is a love letter to Mical Whitaker. Mr. Professor, Renaissance man, just look at how you artified your living space while igniting the spark, the living space where talent lives in others. Yes, Mr. Talented One, actor, producer, director, conceptualizer, and force of nature. I send love and more love. I love you for how you found and find the talent in each of us and cultivate and feed it until it reaches its maximum potential. And then you push a bit more, feed a bit more, expect a bit more until we become all of that and then some. I love you, Mical Whitaker. It has been over 50 years. Wow. I was 17 years old when you came into my life. I was who I was, loving and my poetizing and performing and being loved. Yet you took my raw material and turned it miraculously into an expression of who we are as a people. As a result of the faith you had in me and the talent you saw in me and how you molded it, you helped me to grow all of me within the me of me. So yes, I love you, Mical Whitaker. I am still writing and performing and engaging with the full range of my art form today, over half a century later. Thanks to you, I love you. Your mother was right to give you a birthday on Valentine's Day. You are our Valentine. So yes, I love you. We love you. And this Valentine is for you. Happy birthday, my love. God bless you.
This is what you founded and what I became a part of and was close to my heart for all the many years and still in my heart of all the people that we helped, all the people that we had an influence on, and allow me to develop my whole children's theater project. I'll never forget that. That was a milestone for me. It helped me to develop a whole bunch of stuff. And you gave me the opportunity and hey, New York, we did the Apollo, we did town, the whole New York scene, man. We did the Lincoln Center, we did the Apollo, we did Town Hall, all in 1 year. And I remember you saying, wow, well, after I've done all that, there's nothing left to do in New York. But I just remember, and I always talk to you about this, those great East River Player cast parties. Oh boy, we had some great ones, man. Nothing like cold duck and Colonel Saunders chicken. That's what the thing was. But through your initiatives,
Michael, my friend, my mentor, my co-director, and kindred spirit, I can't think of anyone more deserving to be called a legend. Congratulations and happy birthday.
She's here.
Congratulations, Michael, on this legendary achievement. Thank you for coming back home. Thank you for being my big brother. Thank you for reading to me. Thank you for including me in your first production at Georgia Southern University. Thank you for just being you. Thank you for giving me some of the opportunities I otherwise would have been unable to experience. Thank you for allowing my Tri-County Choir to come to New York and perform at the Mitzi E. Newhouse Theater in Lincoln Center. I can't even begin to name all of the stuff that you've done, and I can't even begin to list just how thankful and appreciative that I am to you. Happy birthday. And I would hasten to add too that performance at New York was on my birthday, my 40th birthday. And there's been some times that we had to go through some rough times with one another, but we have we started and we remain brothers. I love you. May you be able to experience many, many more achievements and enjoy them with your family and friends.
That's my god brother.
Mr. Whitaker, congratulations on seeing 80 years. This is Derek, or most commonly known to you as Subject to Change. Again, I just want to say congratulations to you. We've had several conversations over the years, and I think you know that I hold you dear, and I really respect your works. And what's always been fascinating is seeing you around people that have known you for a very long time. Because I always say that you can really tell the character of a person when you look at their surrounding circle and how much they are revered. And you, sir, are extremely revered and respected by everyone that you touch, everyone that you have given a thoughtful word to. Again, 80 years is fascinating. And now you have the nerve to continue to act as well. Okay, so now you're really setting the mark high for all of us, as you still got it, still sharp as a tack. But, you know, I love you. Congratulations on seeing 80 years. I can only pray that you see many, many more. I hope you enjoy your day.
Thank you, guys. Wow. Wow.
We have one last gift. Alton, are you here?
Oh. Is he gonna come out with the casket and stuff? Oh,
While he's getting it together, the ushers have some note cards. If you would like to write a note to Michael, so that he can put it in his scrapbook, just take a card from the ushers have pens and cards, and you can just write whatever you want, and we'll make sure that it gets in his scrapbook.
Francie,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think my video got to you, but that's all right. That's all right.
Virginia Ann.
This is something special for you, Michael, that I think you're gonna like it like I did. And it was made by our new poet laureate.
Oh, how nice.
And I think she doesn't know you, but that she had you in mind. There's always light. If only we are brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. And you taught me to do that. I
I'll
love
get
you,
it,
buddy.
I'll get it.
Amanda Gorman.
Yes. And it was made by a local artist whose daddy's right here.
Oh.
He graced it that for you.
Thank you, PA. Thank you.
You want to put it on the table?
Good evening, everybody. To you, Michael. It would be virtually impossible, at least with this 71-year-old brain, to think of all of the things that we have done together. I really earnestly and truly and sincerely appreciate your reading to me at 8 years old. I was 8 years old. He's my God brother. He would sit me down and read poetry to me way back then.
And he would have to listen.
Because he was that good. He was always that good. Okay. We've selected some songs, not very, we're just going to do snippets. But one came from one of the first musicals that we did. It's called High on People. And we've kind of changed some of the words to make them more appropriate today. I learned that trick from YouTube.
You don't need a mic? Let's see if it'll reach.
Got a good picture again with that. We won't turn our backs on each other. We reach out to touch with love. It's needed now more than ever before. We need love and understanding, help and guidance along our way. Need our ears to listen and respect for what is said.
returned home in 1981. I was in high school. I started out in the first musical for me, which was Before the Flood, as a choral member. Michael and his genius. The show is about the animals and Noah trying to convince the animals to come on board. And all the animals were husband and wife, teammate, but Mr. Noah didn't have a wife. So Michael decided that was unfair. Noah needed a wife, and of course Noah did have a wife, and guess who got chosen to be the wife, who had never been on stage other than singing. So that's how we started, and we spent, I'm not gonna tell you how many years, 40-ish or something like that, doing some things. But he came home with this vision to do the same thing at home and encourage so many of us, and brought out of me, like Linda said, things that I didn't know were there because he believed. And so here we go. He taught us to do the same. If you believe within your heart, you know that no one can change the path you must go. He believed what he felt, and he was right because the time came around when he said, it's yours. He taught me to believe there's a reason to be. Believe you can make time stand still. And know from the moment you try, because you believe, I know you will. Just believe in yourself. Right from the start, believe in the magic that's inside your heart. Believe these things because someone instructed you and showed you. Believe in yourself, and I And finally, Michael, at age 80, my uncle, my friend, my confidant, my co-birthday partner. I just had one. Thank God, February is wonderful.
Yes,
Look at the people that it brought. And because at 80, many people might be ready to stop, but today I encourage you to keep on. There are many others. I haven't given up yet. As a matter of fact, I'm working harder now. You keep it up. There'll be other people like me that you need to push, sometimes shove. And we're going to close with this. But I came today because I love you and to encourage you. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be You motivated. You have persuaded things I didn't believe. You inspired, lifted us higher. You've been a friend, a comforter. You've been a teacher, an instructor, a guide. Hope when hopeless times came. You've been, you have been a real friend. And for that today we came to tell you. This is what we all want to say. We want to thank you. We want to thank you. From Michael to all of us in here. We want to thank you. Stays for a matter. Really, truly want to thank you. We wanna thank you for all you have done. We wanna thank you for every play you've directed. We wanna thank you for every time you've been on this stage. We wanna thank you. We wanna thank you. Really, truly wanna thank you. For who you are and my friend, you've done.
Oh, my Lord, I love you.
Could I say something? I know I don't want to be out of order, but
That's my sister.
I would not let this night pass by without congratulating you, saying happy birthday to my brother, and I love you.
Love you too.
Michael, where's your mask?
I'm not gonna hold y'all. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way. Y'all know it. Thou who hast keep us forever in the path we pray, lest our feet stray from the place, our God, where we met thee. Lest our tongue, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. Let's hope that becomes part of the national hymn, the new national hymn, from Lift Every Voice and Sing. I had the good pleasure of working for, I like to say working with, but actually it was working for, Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee. And one of the good things that Ossie, in his great wisdom, told me was, when you have nothing else to say, smile, say thank you, and exit stage right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm out of here, y'all. Go home. I'm out of here.
And this goes for everybody. If when you leave, please look at the Averitt Center marquee. It has Mical Whitaker 2021 Legends of the Arts. And Ron went outside in the rain.
Oh, man. is too much.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please remember to pick